Hello friends, today we have brought a psychological horror film, Last Night in Soho. This is Ellie, Eloise Turner, a very sweet and laid-back girl who loves music and 60s fashion so much that she wants to become a fashion designer after being inspired by the fashion of that time. Her mother was also a fashion designer, but when Ellie was young, her mother committed suicide. Since then her maternal grandmother raised her. Ellie often sees her mom's ghost in the mirror, which even her grandmother knows. Because of all this, Ellie also has mental health issues. Ellie is from a small village near Edruth, Cornwall, who is going to London to attend the London College of Fashion. Coming here to the college hostel, she doesn't like the drunken atmosphere here, especially her roommate Jocasta bullying her by calling her a village girl. No one even talks to her with manners except John, because of which she is not happy here, so leaving the dormitory she has come to live at Miss Collins' house with room rent. Here at night Ellie is having a dream in which she is transported to a café copyright to Paris in the 1960s. Here she observes Sandy, a young and confident blonde woman who is trying to figure out how to become a singer in a club, and meets Jack, a charming manager who offers to help her. Talking and with whom he is now in a relationship, and they both are coming close to Sandy's house where Ellie lives now, with which Ellie's eyes are opening and she sees in this dream designing a dress inspired by Sandy's dress. Where suddenly his attention is going to the mark of love bite on his neck, which he saw in his dream on the neck of Sandy. Tonight, Ellie dreams again of Sandy auditioning at a nightclub in Soho that Jack has arranged. After which they get intimate and Ellie wakes up again. She is enjoying these dreams and is now trying to match Sandy by dyeing her hair, changing her fashion style and working in a pub to support herself while doing all this. Ellie is noticed by an old man who thinks Ellie and Sandy have a lot in common. Further in the dreams, Ellie realizes that Sandy's life as she seemed like an independent girl living her dreams is far from the truth, as Jack manipulates her into using his mail for his own benefit, forcing you to sleep with business associates. He is just a pimp who has pushed her into prostitution. Ellie, who wakes up so happy since few days, today she is very sad and upset after last night's dream. She is surrounded by Jack in her real life and the man who exploited Sandy. They all look like their dreams are a reality. She's starting to be very upset, so Ellie, who runs away from parties, has come to a Halloween party today, but here too she sees many ghosts and people who appear in her dreams. That's why she has brought him home with her today in the name of reducing her problems through John. She believes that if she doesn't sleep at night, she won't even have dreams. But when she is getting intimate with John, she sees Sandy on the same bed with her eyes wide open, whom Jack tries to kill. Is doing because Sandy doesn't want to do prostitution work for him from now on. She was forced to do all this for him by falling in love with Jack, but now she wants to come out of that thing. She is even more troubled after this murder vision, so now she is looking for that old man who mistook her for Sandy. She is going to the police and telling them all the truth so that they can find that man and bring justice to Sandy. I get help, but no one is believing him. On the contrary, he is thinking that maybe his mental condition is not right, so he is leaving after reassuring him to take care of himself and find out about Sandy. So now she is searching newspaper reports to know about Sandy murder, in which John is also supporting her after listening to all her words. Here they are not aware of Sandy's murder, but many local men the news of sudden disappearance is being received. In the name of avenging the death of Sandy, she is finally meeting the old man in the pub. She has a feeling that it is Jack, that's why she is telling him that she knows that he is the one who killed Sandy. But the man is telling him that this is a lie and you don't know anything yet, and he is coming out of the pub. But suddenly a car hits him and he dies. Amidst all this, Ellie learns from Ellie's boss that the old man's name is actually Lindsay and not Jack. Then Ellie remembers that Sandy had an undercover vice officer named Lindsay come to her in her dream to encourage Sandy to come out of prostitution and help her. Was ready, but Sandy did not pay attention to his words at that time. Troubled by all these things, Ellie now wants to leave everything and go back to her home, so she is informing M'(S. Collins that she is leaving London. Then Miss Collins is telling her that she knows that Ellie went to the police too because she came home to check on the police lady Ellie. M''S. Collins is telling that in reality she is Sandy, and Ellie, who was having visions on the day of Sandy's death. Actually Sandy stabbed Jack while trying to escape from Jack. Took the life of. And after that, every night at the club, she used to bring home those who did her wrong. Bringing them home, she would kill them and hide their bodies under the house and on the walls. And now to make Ellie silent, she has added drugs to her tea, after which she will kill her, so that this truth does not come in front of anyone. In all this, an ashtray has fallen down, which has started a fire in the house. John comes to the door to drop Ellie at her house, but Miss Collins also stabs him with a knife and goes after Ellie. She has escaped to a room. And getting a chance, Ellie is calling the police asking for help. But Ellie is also having hallucinations of a younger Sandy where the ghosts of each of the men Sandy killed are trying to dominate her actions by telling Ellie to kill Sandy. But Ellie is controlling herself by refusing to do so. Following him, Miss Collins has also come here, who is watching all the ghosts and is shocked to see the ghost of Jack in front of her. He is seeing that now there is no way to escape because he has done all this, and his truth will come out in front of everyone as soon as the house burns down. Because till now the police called by Ellie have come there to help them, so Miss Collins is now thinking of suicide, but Ellie, understanding her pain, that why she did whatever she did, preventing from. After which Miss Collins is telling Ellie to leave the house to save John and her life, and she herself is trying to be free from her sins by staying inside that burning house. Some time has passed and Ellie is very happy now that her designs are being showcased in the end-of-year fashion show, where his grandmother and John have come to congratulate him for this. Even now when Ellie is looking at herself in the mirror, the spirit of her mom is smiling at her, while the spirit of Sandy is giving her a flying kiss. With which this film ends here. If you like the story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.